How do you do the question 1 part C?
Okay, 14m plus 7.
Yeah. How about this double bracket down here? D.
X squared plus minus 7x. So minus 7x, x squared minus 7x. Plus 12.
Great. And do you have a target grade for your
GCSEs or this exam?
Yeah, for GCSEs.
To be honest, I don't know it, but the rest of my subjects, my target grades were pretty high, so I'm guessing a 7 or an 8.
Okay. Okay, fill in the blanks.
5, 7, 3, 2, 4.
Yep.
Right.
All right. What are these? Nah, you'll be fine. I'm just gonna skip in. Yeah. I'll come to that when I get to it, I think. How about this?
I think the first one's root 6.
Yep.
Root 12. Root 10. 6.
Yep.
And 10.
Yep. That's gonna be fine. Okay. What's the last one?
Okay, I think is it 35 root 6?
Yep.
Okay.
What is the last one for this one?
So I have to expand the bracket?
Yep.
Okay, 6 root 10.
Yep.
Plus 2 root 15.
Great. What's the top one?
6.
Yeah. What's the last one?
B.
Let's try the top right.
15 root 77 plus 3 root 49.
What is root 49?
7, so plus 3 times 7, 21.
Well done. So that's something to watch out for. Okay, double bracket. Let's try this one up here.
The blue one?
Yeah.
Okay. Root 6 plus 4 root 2 plus root 6.
You already have that one?
Yes. Plus 6 root 3 plus 24.
24. And yep, I'm happy. That's what an exam question looks like. I think you'll be fine. That's what an exam question looks like. Let's do it.
Root 30 then, sorry.
Yep.
30 plus minus 2, no, sorry, 30 minus 2 root 5. Plus 3 root 5 minus 1.
And simplify.
So the first one's 30 minus 2 root 5 is 2 root 5.
I don't understand anything.
1 second. Sorry, say it again.
Does 2 root 5 stay the same?
So imagine root 5 was x, and
Yep.
so what you have in the middle is minus 2x plus 3x.
No, still no.
What is minus 2x plus 3x?
X.
And so what is minus 2 root 5 plus 3 root 5?
Oh, okay, so it's just 1. Okay. Okay.
Just one what?
So, sorry, so root 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Minus 1. So 29 plus root 5.
Well done. 29 plus root 5. And so if they've got the same square root, you can simplify them. Root 5 plus 29. These ones are going to be fine. How do you go about this?
Okay, I'm not too sure, to be honest.
How would you do the bottom right one, D?
Okay, so you would expand the bracket first.
And how do you do that?
So x times x equals x squared. Basically, it's two brackets with
Yes.
x plus 4 and x minus 4 in each.
They're both x minus 4. Because it's times itself.
Wouldn't that give us?
So squared just means times itself.
Okay, yeah. So 5 minus root 5. 5 minus root 5.
Yep.
So 25. Then minus 5 root 5. Minus 5 root 5. Plus 5. And then, so that's 30 in total. No, actually, it's, yeah. No, it's not. It's 30 minus 10 root 5.
Well done. 30 minus 10 root 5. That's easier. Do you know how you do this type of question?
No.
Root 75 is equal to k times root 3. What number goes there?
25. So root 25.
Yep. And k is an integer, meaning a whole number, not a square root.
Okay, so k equals 5.
Yes, so that is 5 times root 3, or the short way of writing that is 5 root 3. And just to make it clear, k 5. 5 root 3. Trickier one.
So yeah, no,
What if it was just root 27?
well, in that case, root 9 would be n.
Yep.
So is it 5 root 9?
What is root 9?
3.
Yeah. So that is 3 root 3. And so, but there was a 5. How do we deal with that?
Do we? I'm not sure.
What is 5 root 3? 5 root 27 short for?
5 times root 27.
Yep. And so root 27 is root 9 root 3, so this is 5 times that.
Yeah. Okay, so 15 root 3. Okay.
Yes. And then being written next to each other is just short for times.
Okay.
15 root 3, yes. I think you'll be fine with that. I think you'll be fine with these. It's a lot of work for what it is. If there's time, we'll come back. How do we rationalize?
Do we times root 7? Times root 7 over root 7?
Yep.
Which gives us 3 root 7.
What's on the bottom?
7 over
Yep.
7.
That's it. 3 root 7 over 7. How about this?
Root 2 over root 2,
Mm-hmm.
which gives us 5 root 2. Yep. Over 2 then. Just over 2.
Yep. Nope. Yes. Okay, how about this one?
Root 5 over root 5
Mm-hmm.
gives us 10 root 5 over 5. And if we divide by 5, we get 2 root 5.
Brilliant. And the clue was simplest form. 2 root 5, 2 marks. I'm happy. You're good at these. I'll just pick the hardest type. Will be the only one. No, I'll come back to it if we have time. Just because it's one weird one. Okay. How do we go about this question?
Yeah, that's what we did in class. That's things I had difficulties with, I think. So, times root 31 over root 31.
That'll work. What I recommend is expand the top brackets first. Hold the phone. Hold on. No. If they didn't say give your answer in its simplest form, then we could have just said it's root 31 times the top 2 brackets over 31. But
Okay.
let's just do the top first and then do that.
Okay. 36 minus 6 root 5 plus Sorry, I'm just getting a brain freeze. It's plus 6 root 5s? Yeah?
Yep.
Plus 5. And that gives us, if
Hold
we
on. Minus times a plus?
minus 5 then,
Yep.
equals 36 minus 5, so 31.
Well done. So it's actually 31 over root 31.
Okay. Can we simplify it more than that?
We need to rationalize it. So we did simplify it already.
Could you simplify that to 1 over root 1?
No, because the square root of 31 isn't 31.
Okay. Sorry, we need to do more of this question?
Yeah, rationalize. So the bottom can't be a square root.
Oh, okay. So we need to do times root 31 over root 31.
Yep.
Okay. So 31 root 31 over 31.
Well done. 31 root 31 over 31.
And can that become just root 31 on its own?
Yeah, I think so. Root 31.
Okay.
And there it is, root 31. Yeah, so simplifying the top in this case was the easiest way first, and then to rationalize second, and I suppose simplify again. Okay, how about this?
Times root okay, so we need to expand first. So 16 minus 4 root 2 plus 4 root 2 minus 2 equals 16 minus 2, so 14 over root 7. And then root 7 over root 7, so times root 7 over root 7, gives us 14 root 7 over 7. Which can be simplified to 2 root 7.
Brilliant. 2 root 7. 3 marks. No problems here. Okay, this is where stuff gets real. How are we doing this? Maybe I'll just put this.
Okay. Okay. So total area would have to be root 3 over 3 times root 2 over 2 gives us root 6 over 6.
And what does that represent?
Divided by 2 will give us the area.
Yes.
So root 6.
What I recommend is dividing by 2 is the same as multiplying by a half.
So root 3 over 3.
That is not correct. Times 1 over 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Root 6 over 12.
Yes. Okay, what's next?
Um, well, the area of the grape, I need to work that out.
How do you get that?
We have to use.
Um,
Oh.
what if you knew what the total area was?
Total area minus white area.
Yep.
So but we don't know the total area, do we?
Not yet, we don't.
Okay. AB equals 2 root 2. Okay. Can we? A squared plus B squared equals C squared, yes?
No, that's to find the length. So it's a strange question that it's not on the diagram.
Oh, okay, sorry. So 2 root 2. 2 root over 2 times 2 root over 2, so squared, equals 2 over 4 times a half equals 2 over 8, which can be simplified to a quarter.
Yep.
And then from there, it's a quarter minus 6 root over 12. Root 6 over 12.
Yes, and if this was a calculator paper, you would put that into your calculator. This is non-calculator. They wanted an exact area, and so the area is exactly 1/4 minus root 6 over 12.
Okay.
And there it is. Only 3 marks. 1/4 minus root 6 over 12. Total area minus unshaded area gives us shaded area. And unfortunately, a little tricky diagram that they had this not on the diagram. Yeah, area of big triangle minus area of little triangle gives us remaining area. Any questions about any of that?
No.
Okay, I think you're good. Okay, what's up with this?
So I think the area of a trapezium is a half times open brackets a plus b close bracket times a half.
Times height.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. So half times open brackets 5 root minus 2 plus root 5.
Say it again, sorry.
Root 5 minus 2 plus root 5.
Which sides are A and B?
I would have said the left side and top side.
A and B are the two parallel sides.
Okay, so 5, root 5 plus 6 plus root 5
Yes.
times root 5 plus 6.
Height.
Okay, root 5 minus 2.
Yep. Basically the remaining side.
Uh, 6 plus 2 root 5 times a half. Should I do my calculator?
Non-calc.
Okay. So 3
Mm-hmm.
plus 1 root 5.
Brilliant.
So just root 5 times root 5 minus 2 equals 5 plus 1.
And what is 5 plus 1?
6, sorry.
Do it the long and proper way.
Okay. Yeah. 3 times minus 2 equals minus 6. Plus 3 root 5.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 5. Minus oh, done this one. This one. What's the last one I haven't done? Root 5. Okay, yeah. Plus 3 root 5.
You did that one?
Okay, yeah, minus 2 root 5 then.
Yep.
Minus 1 plus root 5.
Minus 1 plus root 5. Brilliant. And yeah. Root 5 minus 1. I like your way. Let's see. Yes. So area of a trapezium, a half A plus BH. And A and B are the two parallel sides. And you did great multiplying by a half first. So that was great. Multiplying those two by a half first made it much easier.
Okay.
Okay. How do we do this?
So root 120 divided by 4
Mm-hmm.
gives us root 120 over 4. And then root 120 over 4 times root 120 over 4 gives us 120 over 16.
Uh-huh.
Which can be simplified to I think 120 can be divided by 16.
Sure.
No, it can't.
You could just, well, go on.
Divided by 8, maybe.
Okay. Usually, if they're both even numbers,
Divided by 2.
yeah, just keep dividing by 2.
Okay. So 60 over 8,
Mm-hmm.
30 over 4, 20 over 15 over 2.
What is half of 15?
7.5.
That's it. Symbol 5 centimeters squared. There it is. Come back to it if necessary. What does this? This is surds. Surds. Those are surds. This is a 4 marker. Okay. Okay. How do we go about this?
Okay. First of all, E to F has to be eight. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. E to F has to be 2√2.
Yeah, root 8 basically.
And then from there, √8 times 2√10.
That's not necessarily a right angled triangle.
Yes, you're right, sorry. Oof. I think it was... I don't remember it. I remember the cosine, but I don't... Actually, wait, I think it was a half times A times B times... Did you need an angle for the...
Yep.
So we don't have that either.
Yep. So we can't use that method.
Okay, so we need to find the total area of the rectangle and then substitute all of the right angle triangles that are already in there.
That's it.
Okay. So well, this could be long. 2 root 10. 2 root 10 would have to be c squared.
Yep.
Minus a squared, which is 2 squared.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too sure how you do that.
What is 2 root 10 times 2 root 10?
400? No, not possible. But root 10 times root 10 is 10, so 40.
Yep.
Minus 4, so 36. And the square root of that is 6, so DC is 6.
That's it.
6 times 4 is 24 centimeters squared, which is the total area of the rectangle.
Mm-hmm.
2 times 6 divided by 2 is 6, which is the centimeters squared, which is the area of DCF triangle.
Mm-hmm.
2 centimeters squared is the area of EFB triangle.
Mm-hmm.
4 times 4 equals 16 divided by 2 equals 8 centimeters squared, and that's the area of DAE.
So what is the base? What is the height of that triangle?
4 times 4 gives us 16 divided by 2, 8.
Yeah. Area 80. Okay.
24 centimeters squared minus 6 gives us 18. minus 2 gives us 16. Minus 8 equals 8.
8 centimeters squared, and that is DEF. F. Well done. Great. So this was a total minus, the other ones gives you that. Algebraic surds, page 5. Okay, I'll take a look at that. Rationalize. That's fine. It's just malarkey. Okay. Surds. Yeah. We did it. We did it. Pretty happy with Surds. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Let's just do these, and then I think you're definitely good for Surds. How would you simplify these Surds?
Have we done the hardest of sets?
Yeah.
Okay. I seem to be more struggling in class, which is quite bizarre, but maybe it was just time this week. Root 45 would be okay. Yeah. So we have to find two roots. Ideally one that's a square number, so that we can...
Exactly.
Okay, so... 9 and 5, which would give us 3 root 5.
Yes. Root 9, root 5, and so that's 3 root 5. I'm happy with your Surds stuff. I think you're good for Surds. Oh no, I said there were some things that I skipped, but okay. There were some things, and they were real tricky, and I thought they weren't really worth anything. I'm happy there. We did that. I'm happy there. Yeah. Yeah. That one. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Yep. Let's do this. Let's try this one. Any idea how you go about this one? And I can't hear you.
Sorry.
2
root 2 plus root 8. Okay, yeah. So I would say we put like 2 brackets that multiply to get these numbers. Yeah, sorry. So when it says work out the value, what values are they looking for?
Just expand the bracket.
Okay. 2 plus root 16, which is 4, so 4 plus 4 again, plus root 64, which is 8. So that would give us 20.
That's 20. That's fine. I just thought of something. What is root 8 in its simplest form?
2 root 2.
So that's 2 root 2. And so what is root 2 plus 2 root 2?
Squared, I'm not sure.
1 root 2 plus 2 root 2?
3 root. Oh, wait. Yeah, 3 root 2. Okay.
And what is 3 root 2 squared?
9 times 2, which is 18.
So that's 18. Over here we got 20. Where's that? Does this add up to 18 actually? Yeah, it does. It doesn't add up to 20. It adds up to 18.
Ah, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, there we go.
What if we're adding, but they don't have the same roots? So, root 3 plus 2 root 2 squared.
So in that case, you just expand them like normal, because that's like x plus y. If it's two different things, then you can't add them. So how could you do this one?
Root 12 minus root 3. Okay. Root 12 minus root 3. Close brackets. Open brackets. Root 12 minus root 3 again.
Okay, I've noticed that root 12 can be simplified.
Yep. 3 root 2.
No, 3 root 2. Square number?
4.
Yeah.
So 4 times root 3. Oh, so 2 root 3.
Yeah.
So. Okay. 4 root 9, which is root 9 is 3, so
Hold on. 2 root 3 minus 1 root 3?
it's just root 3 then.
Yep.
Oh, okay, and then from there it's easier to simplify. It's just 3.
Yeah. So I think you'd be fine for these anyway. It's just that you can make your life easier if you notice that they simplify.
Okay.
Okay, here's a real difficult one. Let's do this.
Well, can I multiply them out the bracket first? Expand them.
Yeah.
So if I do the first one, 4 plus 2 root 3 plus 2 root 3 plus 4, which gives us 8.
You did plus 4 already.
Plus 3, sorry.
Yeah.
That gives us 7 plus 4 root 3 minus, and their one would be, and the other one would be 4 minus 2 root 3 minus 2 root 3 minus 3. Wait, plus 3. Sorry. And then if we expand that, well, I mean, simplify, we get 7 minus 4 root 3. Then from there, 0.
You might think so. You see this, how you're subtracting this bracket?
Yep.
That's the same as expanding it by minus 1.
Oh, okay. minus 7 plus 4 root 3.
And that's the important bit. Minus minus became a plus. And so what do we get?
We get plus 8 root 3. So
Well
8
done.
root.
Yeah, and so that's the trick there. It's minus minus, and so it becomes a plus. That's the only thing to watch out for. Okay, how about this?
Uh, 2 root 8.
Where are you getting that?
I'm not too sure. It's just adding.
That would be
AL.
times. Root 8 times 2 is 2 root 8.
Okay, yeah. I'm not sure.
So t equals a squared plus b squared. Sorry, a squared minus b squared.
Yeah.
What is a?
A's I don't know.
Not a trick question. What is a equal to?
To root 8, okay.
Not just root 8. Something else as well. Root 8 plus 2. So if I put into my calculator root 8 plus 2 and press SD, it's just some number, 4.828. So don't be thrown by that.
Okay.
A is root 8 plus 2. So a squared is root 8 plus 2 squared.
Okay, yeah. So plus minus root 8 minus 2 squared.
Yeah, and it looks a lot like the question we just did. We have to find t in its simplest form.
Eight.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to expand the first one. 8 plus 2 root 8 plus 2 root 8 again plus 4. Simplify that to 12 plus 4 root 8. And the second one is root 8 times root 8, so it's 8 minus 2 root 8 minus 2 root 8 plus 4. Simplify that to 12 minus 4 root 8. And then simplify that again to 12 plus 4 root 8 minus 12 plus 4 root 8. And then from there it's 8 root 8.
8 root 8. They wanted it to look like this. C root 2.
Okay. Root 8 is 2 root 2, so 16 root 2.
Well done. 16 root 2. 16 root 2. 4 marks. And then we go to these ones, which we did. Let's see. So we did these. Did it. And I'm happy enough. Personalized. This is a very unusual one. Very, very unusual. Let's do it just in case. So they did it as a fraction, and it kind of printed out a bit weird on their paper. But this is what it should be. How on earth do we do this?
Do we get the reciprocal of 2 over root 3?
I think you're thinking of dividing. To add, you get a common denominator.
You're right. Can we just get... Okay, so can we multiply the first one by root 3 over root 3? So, yeah. Which gives us 3 over 5 root 3. Plus, for the second one, can you multiply by 5? So 10 over 5 root 3. And then from there it's 13 over 5 root 3. They wanted it, yeah, well, okay, that's... And then from there, I'm not too sure how to get it to...
Rationalize.
Times 5 root 3. Which gives us...
Just multiply by root 3. Not 5 root 3.
Okay.
You get the same answer.
Okay. 13 root 3 over 5.
Root 3. Nope.
Over 15.
Yes. And they said A is a fraction. What fraction is the A?
13.
That's not a fraction.
What's A is 13 root 3 over 15.
Without the root 3.
13 over 15?
Yes. And so all they did at the end was they did the fraction 13 over 15 and then a big root 3, which means the same thing, just written a different way.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was a very tricky one, but let's see. If you had multiplied the top and bottom by 5 root 3,
Yeah.
you would have just had to divide both of them by 5 at the end.
Okay.
So it would have been like something over 75, and then you just divide them both. Okay, so, and that was, so there it is, 13 over 15. And let's take a look and read the book. So starter, you're good. This good, matchup good. Good. Expanding, good. Tricky expanding, good. Good. Yes. So to expand a square bracket, just write it twice.
Okay.
Sometimes it can be easier if you notice that it can be simplified. But even if you don't notice that it'll be simplified, just writing it twice and expanding it and just simplifying it at the end like you normally would will always work.
Okay.
Might be a little more, might take a little longer, but it'll always work. This type, you're right. You find what square number it'll multiply by to simplify it, because you can square root a square number.
Okay.
This one, don't forget that, yeah, I like the method of expanding by -1, so you don't miss out on the minus, which becomes plus. Rationalize, you're good. I notice in the exam questions that the harder rationalization never comes up at GCSE, so I don't even want to touch it. There's an A-level one. That one was okay. How do we go about a question like this?
No.
So for this one, I would just expand the top first and then do it as normal.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the expanding bit at the top is the long bit. This stuff, yeah, total minus unshaded equals shaded, and that keeps coming up for the harder ones. 1 half A plus BH. Which sides are A and B?
Parallel ones.
Yeah, that one you were great at. This one is a total minus the other ones equals the remaining one because we didn't have enough information. And then
Okay.
that's that. Yeah, how was that for you, Hugo?
Relatively easy, I think. Still very good practice, actually, though.
Yeah, I think
Very
you,
useful.
I think you demolished it. So, anything in particular you want to do next time?
Sine and cosine rule every time we say this, but I don't think we'll be going over a lot this week. So next week might be a good time to do that because Tuesday we have the test, and then we'll probably be going over the test. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, so trig graph solving. Trig.
Yep, that's the one.
Yes, any questions for me in general?
No.
All right,
Thank you
well
very
done,
much.
Hugo.